In this video, we will be testing the class that we designed, ArrayListCollectorImpl, using stream. This is the first method, stream.of1234.5.collect new ArrayListCollectorImpl of integer, which returns a list, and assert it with list size, that is 5. The result is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This works just fine. Let us test for string list. Debug this one. Result.size is 5 and values are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. This works well too. Moving on to the unit test case number 3, ArrayList collector without finisher or characteristics. In this test case, we are creating a supplier, that is ArrayList new, accumulator, and a combiner. We are using a static factory provided by collector interface of, where we are just providing supplier, accumulator, and combiner. There is no finisher function, and we have not provided the characteristics of method. Returns a collector. So let us go inside the of method over here. If the characteristics length is equal to 0 over here, then it returns collectors.chid, and this is characteristics identity finish. chid, it is in collectors class, it is a static utility class, identity finish, chid. Now if length is 0, then identity finish is provided as a characteristics. If length is not 0, then also identity finish is hard coded along with additional characteristics that comes into the parameter, and there is no finisher function. The way finisher function will work for this one is, the finisher function is the final function where if some form of last action that needs to happen will be taken care of. Let us take a look at finisher function in collect method. Collect method in stream interface is implemented in class reference pipeline, and in this collect method over here you will see the reference of container, and if the collector has identity finish as the characteristics, then it will just cast it to the result type R. Over here we know for the fact that our container and our accumulator will be of the same type, and if they are of the same type, then we can just directly cast it. If not, then we have to apply a finisher function. If we are writing some form of collector like immutable list is a class in Google Guava library, and over here collect collectors to immutable list. This is the finisher function. This is the first one is supplier, this is by consumer, accumulator, this is combiner, and the last one is finisher function. Over here in finisher function we need build, because we are creating the object using builder object, and the last object that will be built will be immutable list object itself. Hence we need a finisher function, and we use this particular, over here we don't have finisher or characteristics, but implicitly by default the characteristics will be identity finish, and that is what we are doing over here. Collect to list, assert equals size 5. I'll just run this thing. Over here we are providing identity finish as characteristics of a collector, and finisher function as function.identity. The reason that we provide this one is we are providing explicit finisher. In principle, all these three methods, that is without finisher or characteristics, without finisher and with characteristics, and with finisher and with characteristics, all three of them does the same thing. That is all on using ArrayList class and using the static factory. In next video I will talk about collectors classes toList and two unmodifiable list methods. See you in the next video.